Hey guys, they're back here again with another Bloons Tower Defence 6 video, completing every single map on every single difficulty. And I took a pause from the last video and I decided to spill a bit of water on myself, stay hydrated while gaming. Alright guys, let's get into it. So we're doing Monkey Meadows hard on double HP MOABS. What I've done this game is I've changed our hero over to Striker Jones. Striker Jones buffs up all of our bomb shooters and our mortar monkeys, which are obviously extremely important for these double HP MOAB levels. And it's really handy to start off with our dart monkey here. Now we don't want to put him in an incredible space because we want to save those better spots for our other more high impact monkeys. Hopefully between that dart monkey and Striker Jones, they can get us through until we can get some bomb towers out. Now with these bomb shooters, we almost want all three. The first row tower is really good at taking out large amounts of just general balloons. You can mix that with these frag bombs. It's better. This is great for killing black balloons because explosions don't affect black balloons. Striker Jones later on his ability will allow him to hit black balloons, and he also increases the damage, the attack speed, the attack rate of these bomb towers. So if you're doing double HP MOABs, I would suggest using Striker Jones. And then we want to get a middle tier tower. This is great for killing the MOABs, but terrible at killing balloons. And then on the flip side of that, we have the last tower that we can put in. Sends out clusters. We really want to put that tower in probably this spot here, so you can hit the whole map with those big cluster shots. We'll start by doing, so I would say the first row of upgrades is great for hitting MOABs and regular balloons. The middle tier is great at taking down just MOABs, and the bottom tier is great at taking down just balloons. So if we get all three, we should have a relatively easy game. Alrighty. Also, when Striker Jones starts to get some levels underneath his belt, he starts to fire extremely quickly. So we might even be able to pair that with a village, maybe. Really increase that that power. The only thing you have to be careful with bomb shooters or the missile launchers, they all shoot very slowly, so we will actually have to build a few towers just so when really fast pink balloons and such don't fly through. And we're gonna need some camo detection at some point. So maybe what we'll do is let's start our monkey village. And we'll get some camo detection. Won't worry about this one going through, it's only a few lives. Hopefully we've got enough time to save up this 2,000 required gold, so we can get camo detection on all our towers, because bomb towers need camo detection. I don't think any bomb tower, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, any explosive tower has camo detection. If it does, it'd be, I don't know, I'd love to know, because then I could start using it, but I don't think it does. Alright, there's our camo detection. And now what I think we should do is build we're 32. So I think can we fit one here? Maybe not. How can we sell this monkey? He's not required anymore because we need this spot. We should have put him maybe down the end here, but hopefully it doesn't make too much of a difference. We want this MOAB mauler for round 40, hitting that MOAB that comes out. And I reckon we want bigger bombs. That's what we want. We'll see how the old frames go with all these bombs going off. Actually, we probably should have even saved up for this balloon impact. Start stalling some of the balloons that come out, which is very important when our towers are shooting so slow. But at the moment we've got some pretty large area of effect damage going on. And we'll keep him on first, so he's stalling all the first monkeys. Get the jungle drums. See how this goes. Alright, we got there just. Had to use Striker Jones' ability there. Now with that attack speed boost. Okay, and this will put our cluster bombs. These recursive clusters that'll spread out. Does lots of damage to black balloons. Big area of effect. I guess the only thing we have to pick between is, I would say the heavy bombs are going to become way more important than a missile launcher for this cannon. So we'll get them. We'll save up for this recursive cluster. Hopefully I've said that right. You guys always tell me when I don't say things right, so if I haven't, get onto it. This balloon crush is, I would say, the best upgrade you can get out of our bomb towers. The stalling, like concussion ability it has is just ridiculously good. Round 47. It's a cheap upgrade for what it can do. And obviously because the MOABs have double HP, we probably want to get this MOAB assassin early. Use the ability. See that big cluster bomb that went off? Massive damage. I guess probably before we upgrade any of these to our 5th tiers, not that they're overly expensive, it's probably more beneficial for us to put in some mortars. Get it on that apex there, and then we can get our shattering shells, which is extremely important, I would say, in a double HP MOAB map. Because it's taking that layer instantly off, so your other towers don't have to, expend their shots taking it out. And for 11,000, that is extremely cheap. And then I think we'll upgrade, we'll get our next stalling ability, because it looks like we're going to need it. I'll run through that in just a moment when we unlock this Shattering Shells. There it is. So in our Mortar Monkey here, we have this Shell Shock, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Blast Shockwave stuns balloons at impact, pops balloons in a wider area, increases Burny Stuff. So Burny Stuff down here, which is the damage over time. So perfect combination if we do like a 4 or 5, 0, 2. And then we can put him down and that will start stalling and burning the balloons. Alright, let's get another one down. As long as it's in range of our monkey village, it doesn't really matter where we put it. Probably just over here. On that apex point again. Get his shell shockers. As soon as we can here, 970 gold. Nice and quick. Striker Jones, level 10. Second ability now. How's the FPS holding up? I know the screen's going a bit crazy. Us being able to store those balloons as they get popped. We haven't really used our abilities yet. We're at round 60, so we might have to directly see if we can get the big one unlocked first. Now I don't think we need. We could probably go a middle tier water monkey. It might be good for just popping large amounts of balloons. Because we don't have a lot of balloon popping power. Maybe we'll do that. Like we mentioned earlier, as long as it's in range of our... Get that double attack speed. I just always like putting it on this apex. I wouldn't go this fast to accuracy. I think we just want the most amount of popping power as we can get out of this. And then we can use its ability if we start to get overrun. We can activate the ability and see how it takes that layer straight off that. And I'm remembering, the longer the game goes on, the stronger Striker Jones gets, and the stronger that makes all the towers that we build, all these mortar towers and all these bomb shooters, they all get stronger when Striker Jones gets stronger. Look at that. Perfect. So I guess the main thing we're doing is we've got a variety of towers, all with their different abilities, all doing different stuff, rather than just building one tower. Well, the old FPS is not going to like that, but let's see how the old graphics card handles it. It's definitely doing a lot of damage. Holy moly. And we have our artillery strike when required. 13 rounds to go. I reckon the most important upgrade is this balloon crush, but it's 56,000. I'm not sure we're going to have enough. Maybe I'll just slow it down because that is hurting my eyeballs. It is going to drag out this video a little bit longer than what I'd like, but it also gives me time to ask you guys again to Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know I hate asking it, but I love it when you guys do it. Got to get to that 1,000 sub goal, and then that'll really turn my YouTube career around, because then I can monetize my channel. I'm not gonna lie, that's obviously one of my biggest goals here. So if you guys could help me out with that, that would be absolutely amazing. I was going to do a sponsored clip today in this video, but I think just because of the amount of towers that we have flying off with these explosion effects, and it's going to take us a little bit longer than usual to finish the map. We'll save that for another one. And also leave a comment right now with what tower that I have on the map right now that you would upgrade. So we've got the 3 mortars and we've got the 3 bomb shooters. What upgrade would you go for next? We've got 8 rounds to go. Or would you just leave them as they are and then get a completely separate tower? Maybe that would be the way to go. Let me know. No, I can't put it on fast forward. It's too much. Alright, let's use our ability here. Alright, we're gonna have to use... I have to use a few abilities here, I think. 11,000 gold. 30k for an upgrade, 32k, 43k, 35. I think maybe this mortar monkey that we upgraded or deals much more damage, gains a passive bomb storm ability, lives are lost, the bomb storm automatically triggers and destroys all but the biggest balloons. It's more of a fail safe though, isn't it? If they're gonna get through, they're gonna get through. Don't think that's gonna help us as much as potentially this pop and ore ability. Only reason I say that is I don't think in the next 6 rounds we're gonna save up. What's my maths there? $42,000. I don't think that's going to happen in 6 rounds, so I'm just trying to figure out what's the best course of action. Maybe in just something to slow them down and allow our towers to hit more. So maybe just all we need is a glue gunner. We'll just set him just strong and we'll get the super glue. Maybe that's all we need. We're just going to slow the video down again, but there's not much I can do about that. I apologize. We are trying to complete a hard difficulty map. I'm trying to show you one of the easiest ways to do that, so feel free when you're at home just to press the fast forward button with this strategy and get over and done with it a bit faster than what I'm doing now. But these MOABs definitely have a lot of HP. Where are we? Striker Jones, level 15. We've 3 rounds to go. We haven't been using our abilities, so that's good. It means that we can, if we're not using them, it means as the levels progress, if we do need to macro a little bit and use those abilities, they are available. You start running into problems if you're using your abilities to survive every single round. Your strategy may or may not work. Maybe round 77. Now it's getting a bit tough. We also don't want to use our abilities too early and then them not be up and available for the next round. But I think Striker Jones here, just by the buffs he's giving to our towers at the moment, is extremely good. The YouTuber inside of me tells me to set the target of this mortar monkey up here so we can fast forward the video, but I think we'll have a hard time winning if that's the case. What we'll do is we'll just macro place this back down here in a second. One thing I have noticed is the accuracy upgrade that you get on the bottom path. It's good if you're hitting a very specific part of the map, but in a section like this, I actually think it's better to not have it unlocked, so it actually hits a wider area. So sometimes I actually think it's a disadvantage with that upgrade occasionally, depending on what tower and what you're trying to achieve. Striker Jones level 16. Now he's really starting to shoot quite fast. Got 80,000 pops, 20,000, 57,000, 76. So our bomb shooter's definitely doing exactly what we wanted. It's hitting the most amount of balloons. With 2 rounds to go, I think we should have this one. Which is usually why you click on my YouTube video. You don't click on it to watch me fail. Even though that is hilarious for you guys, it's not so much fun for me. You'll see this ceramic here instantly pop once it hits our crossover point. That's exactly why we have that tower. Even that little trick alone might help you guys defeat these double HP MOAB rounds a lot easier just by having that shells upgrade on the mortar tower. Alright, 23,000. Last level. Let's just macro these, eh? Put these start of the map here to speed it up a little bit.
Target that COMG.
Use some abilities. We'll keep moving our mortar targets. I think we have this one in the bag. It is taking a long time to die. Holy moly. We're gonna have to move our artillery towers again. Oh, there we go. I think once that's cracked, we are essentially safe. Now we'll use this ability. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. Victory. Perfect. That, guys, is how I beat the double HP MOAB maps in Bloons Tower Defence 6. We've got 25,000 gold left over. Let me know how you'd spend that in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.